Guess what, folks? Israel is the only country in the world that has more trees today than it had 50 years ago. Talk about going green. Now that's a nation that's got its roots down, literally. While the rest of the world was busy chopping down trees for firewood, Israel was out there playing Johnny Appleseed. You might think, Israel really? Are you sure it's not Canada or Finland? Well, sorry to leave you in disbelief, but yes, it's Israel. They've got a national holiday called Tu B'Shvat, also known as New Year for Trees. And what do? They plant trees. It's like a birthday party for Mother Nature. Now, isn't that a breath of fresh air? Makes you want to go out and hug a tree, doesn't it? Well, if you're feeling that urge, you might just have to line up, because over in Israel, they're probably planting 10 as we speak. So next time you think about planting a tree, remember, Israel probably just planted 10. Now, you've heard of a food fight, but have you ever heard of a hummus war? Well, Israel and Lebanon are in a constant battle over who makes the best hummus. Yes, you heard it right, hummus, the creamy, dreamy chickpea delight that has taken the world by storm. This epic rivalry is no joke. It's been going on for years, with both countries claiming the title of Hummus King. It's like the culinary version of a superhero showdown, only with less spandex and more chickpeas. In one corner, we have Israel, a country so devoted to hummus that they have a day dedicated to it. And in the other corner, we have Lebanon, a country that once made a hummus dish so big, it broke a Guinness World Record. It's a delicious and hummus-filled war, folks. So the next time you dip into some hummus, remember, you're tasting a piece of culinary warfare. In Israel, road signs are in 3 languages: Hebrew, Arabic, and English, because nothing says international like getting lost in 3 languages. Now, isn't that a laugh? Imagine driving down the road trying to navigate your way through the beautiful streets of Tel Aviv, and there it is, the road sign in 3 languages. You'd think that would be helpful, right? Well, not unless you're a language whiz or a polyglot. The Israelis, bless their hearts, are considerate folks. They don't want you to feel left out, so they let you get lost in your native tongue. You can now have the pleasure of saying, I got lost in Israel, but hey, at least the road sign was in English. Israel is truly a melting pot of cultures and languages. But remember, it's not just about the destination, it's about the journey, even if it involves getting lost a few times. So, if you ever find yourself lost in Israel, remember, you're not alone. The road signs are probably just as confused as you are. Did you know that Israelis consume 24 million sufganiyot each year during Hanukkah? That's a lot of donuts. It's like every Israeli becomes a donut-munching superhero for 8 days straight. Now, isn't that a superpower we all wish we had? These aren't just any donuts, mind you. Sufganiyot are deep-fried, sugar-dusted jelly or custard-filled pieces of heaven. They might as well be called calorie bombs. But who cares when they taste like a dream? And let's spare a thought for our dear friend Homer Simpson. Yes, the donut-loving cartoon character we all adore. If a donut-eating contest were to happen between him and an average Israeli during Hanukkah, I'd put my money on the latter. Homer might have to trade his beloved catchphrase DOH for dough, don't you think? So if you ever feel guilty about indulging in a donut, just remember, you're probably still not eating as many as the average Israeli during Hanukkah. Well, folks, we've learned some pretty funny things about Israel today. We now know that Israel is a country that's more into trees than a squirrel on a caffeine rush. Not just any trees, mind you, but the kind that are planted faster than your grandma can knit a sweater. And let's not forget the great hummus warriors of Israel. These brave souls don't just eat hummus, they live it, breathe it, and probably dream about it. Then we have the trilingual road signs. Because why have one language when you can have 3? It's like a mini United Nations on every street corner. And finally, the donut lovers. In Israel, donuts aren't just for breakfast. They're an all-day, everyday kind of deal. So next time you're feeling a bit quirky, just remember, Israel is probably outdoing you. Thanks for tuning in, and remember to subscribe to InfoFusion for more funny facts.